Great. Well, hi guys. It's really awesome to get the chance to talk to you about the new Under Wraps movie. We're all really excited for it to premiere. But the first question I want to ask you guys was, do you remember the first scary or spooky movie you ever saw?
Unfortunately, I don't, because I'm not the biggest fan of scary movies. So it was probably only recently that I watched one that like actually scared me. So I'm not sure
Are
which
there
was.
any
I'm not
kind of like lighter Halloween movies that you remember watching?
some decom, probably Girl versus Monster or Halloween Town, Hocus Pocus,
Those are classics.
classics.
I don't remember the first horror movie I watched. I don't think I watched too many horror movies when I was younger. I think I just started really watching horror movies. So
Awesome. So you guys are in the new version of the movie Under Wraps. Were you guys familiar with the original version of the movie that aired in the late 90s, or did you guys go on Disney Plus and watch it?
Unfortunately, it's not on Disney Plus right now.
yeah.
Oh,
I know, right? It's like, mm.
I think it's also one of those movies that sometimes they play on Disney Channel at like 2 in the morning.
Oh, maybe it is. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think we were familiar with it before we auditioned, right?
I didn't watch. We weren't familiar with it yet, but I know after we did watch, we did sit down all together and watch it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. So, what did you guys think? Did you think it was, since you're used to the version that you guys started in before you saw the original version, could you see the differences? Could you see the comparison of like the 90s versus the modern day?
Totally. Totally.
Oh,
There's a lot more, there's a lot of color uh, in our newer version. It was very fast paced. Our version is very fast paced. And I think also there are a lot of story elements that have been simplified because in the original, some of them were kind of complicated, like Kubat fakes his death and then is
yeah.
this, and then kind of just toned it all together.
Yeah, we really were trying to just, of course, add our own little touches in there and our moments and our characters, but still staying true to those, of course, the characters in the original and the storyline. But of course, you'll see a little music and dancing. The Kubat is in it way more.
Yeah, in our version, yeah.
Yeah, all the time. And Mr. Phil, the mummy has a lot more personality. Like he actually has feelings. Like you can feel his feelings.
Yeah, it like makes you like tear up sometimes. Like
I know, like,
I don't know how Phil did it. Yeah.
That's awesome. I'm really excited to see what kids today think of the Mummy and how they react to the Mummy. His name is Harold, right? So
Yeah.
I'm really excited to see how people take to him, and I think you're right. They're gonna know a lot about who he is as a person.
Yeah. Yeah, because Harold's a human at heart. He was
Yeah,
he really is.
that's awesome. Do you guys have one scene in particular that really sticks out to you when it comes to filming this movie, or one
I
experience?
know one scene was the owl scene, and I know you mentioned earlier the her scene was really fun.
yeah, the her
Um,
scene.
but the owl scene was really fun because viewers finally get to see, Gilbert facing his fears and just going after it, and him realizing, like, you know what, like you can't be scared anymore. You just have to face it. Just do it. You got this.
Yeah. Yeah, I think my favorite scene is kind of or not the opposite. And my favorite scene is when Amy is giving advice to Marshall about his family issues by telling him her own family issues, and you see the vulnerable side of Amy, which is you don't see a lot, and it's kind of empowering almost to see this very confident, determined girl overshare and be vulnerable in front of these boys she just met, and of course the mummy. But I really like seeing that vulnerable side of Amy. And you only see that, I think, one more time in the movie, and I won't say the second time you see it.
That's awesome. I think that's one of the things that people really love about Under Wraps is that it's more than just like a fun, scary movie. There's some real heart to it, and it's a lot of talk about friendship. So, what do you guys hope that people take away from watching this movie, other than, having a fun Halloween type movie to watch?
I think there are a lot of messages throughout the movie. I know Amy says, friends have each other's backs, right? And, not Malachi, Marshall repeats this line, and that's definitely like the teamwork and not the teamwork, the importance of friendship and teamwork. I hope kids will take that from the movie. And also looking at things from a new perspective, how Amy does. She's the new kid in town, so she's gotta get used to this town, get used to these new friends. She's gotta look at these new friends from a new perspective. And you know how Gilbert has to face his fears. And all of the characters go through a lesson that I hope kids will take away.
Awesome. Christian, how about you?
Hopefully kids will watch it. I mean, Sophia kind of touched on everything, and not judge a book by its cover, hopefully.
Yeah.
And also just, yeah, like she said, the power of friendship and teamwork, and they can look at Gilbert and say, man, if he can do it, I can do it.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I love that. Now Under Wraps is coming out, and we're all really excited to see it.
Yeah, we hope everybody enjoys it.
Awesome. Thank you guys so much, and congratulations.
Thank you.